morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever it is, wherever you are. My name is Katie O. This is Moon Mama Musings. Welcome back to my living room for another Astrology People. Today is the 21st of August, 2021. We are in a waxing gibbous moon in the sign of Aquarius, and we are about a day and a half or so away from our beautiful full moon in Aquarius, the second full moon of its sort in the same sign. During our beautiful Leo season. Hey, yo. First Leo season of the age of Aquarius brings us two Aquarius full moons. The test run and the real shot. Yeah? Whatever happened at the beginning of this other full moon in the past full moon in Aquarius. It was also in Aquarius. Sorry. Words. The last full moon was also in Aquarius. Whatever happened then? If you didn't get it right the first time, you're getting a second go, all right? So this is really interesting energy. We've had very interesting energy the last few days. Things have been incredibly synchronous. Things have been incredibly lucky. Auspicious times, my friends. Well, as I was starting to look at the astrology for this, I heard, welcome to the jungle. Yeah. Pardon me, I'll just wait for this bike to go past. Welcome to the jungle, my friends. We've had a breakthrough. Welcome to the playing field. You're in it to win it now. You've realized that you're actually already in the race, haven't you? Heyo. A friend of mine, well, actually, Janelle over at Awakening All You Lightworkers. If you guys don't know her already, I mention her all the time. Go check her out if you've not seen her already. Or Compassionate Heart School, I think, is her YouTube. We were chatting. What was I just lost my train of thought. I just love Janelle so much that I just, all I can think about is her now. Get out of my head, girl. I don't know what I was saying. Either way, there's been a breakthrough. There's been a breakthrough. There's been a tipping point. There's been you're realizing that you're already in it. You're already in it. You just there's this machine has just been, you've been trying to get it to start for some time, and it's been well, it's started now. It's going. We're already doing it. We're already in this stuff. We're already right there. We're there. We're doing it. Hey, look, Ma, no hands. And then you're like, oh my God, wait a minute. I should be holding onto the wheel. I'm driving a car, you know? It's that kind of idea. It's you were just kind of putzing along and looking at your feet, and then you realize that you're actually walking on a beam in 27 stories in the air, and you're like, how did I get here? You know, it's very, very Rick and Morty, that episode of the intergalactic cable, where they're like, in this week on this episode of How Did I Get Here? Yeah, it's that kind of stuff, you know, whatever it is. Either way, guys, this is, you're already in the race. It's like you feel like you've just gotten your license, and all of a sudden you are in a NASCAR race or something like that. It's just you're already doing it. You're already doing it, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts. You can't stop now because you're already. It's trial by fire, guys. Everything's already burning. It's too late. It's too late to go back. You're doing it. Look, Ma, no hands. Okay. Maybe that's the title of today. Look, Ma, no hands. All right, we have got four aspects that I want to talk to you guys about. 3 with the moon, 1 sort of other one. All right, so I'm going to talk about the 3 with the moon kind of in one big lump. All right, so first, the moon is in a trine with Venus. It is conjunct Saturn, and it's also in a square with Uranus. So the energy that I got from this is that we are coming to terms with our feminine role in life, and we are accepting the karma. Oh God, we're accepting the karma incurred, no matter how it rolls in. We're like, I accept this. You're realizing that you're going to reap what you sow, whatever that means for you. And you're like, you know what? I can't be upset, you know? It's like you're turning yourself into the cosmic police in a way, where you're like, look, I know that I did this. I'm accepting my punishment. I'm accepting whatever comes of this. I accept the karma that's incurred. You're starting to realize a little bit about Maybe the things that have happened in the past about how you've behaved, about the choices you've made, about the energy you've been giving or taking, or like it's just like it's like you're getting the flashback quickly. You're having that moment in the movie where the guy with amnesia gets all of his memories back, where he's just like doing whatever, and then it's like, oh my God, everything comes back at once, and you're like, holy crap, did I really do that? Oh shit. Waking up from a drunken stupor and realizing, oh my God, I stole somebody's camel and I danced naked on the top of a cop car and I got arrested. Like, it's like you're putting the pieces together from a blackout night. You're going, oh my God, was that me? Did I really do that? And I mean, this can go either way, right? You could be realizing like, oh shit, man, I really did. That was a really cool thing that I did, and I didn't even realize how cool it was. Little contact story. I mean, I've been ordering coffee from a beautiful little coffee roaster called Kun Lao Coffee up in the north of Thailand for several months because my friend got me turned on to them. And the other day, I ordered more coffee, and they messaged my friend saying, hey, tell your friend thank you so much because, you know, we've had tough business this year, but she consistently orders from us. And in fact, we've had the best harvest year that we've had in a little while. Like, we've actually had a really good year. We've managed to get a lot of coffee this year. So, like, we're really grateful for her contribution to keeping our business afloat. And it's like, oh, bless them. Like, I didn't even know that was really, like, I didn't even know I was helping them as much as I was in a certain regard. So it can go either way, right? This could also be that something turns out really differently than you expected. You know, like, it's kind of like I was mentioning in live, was it the other day? Like, it could be like, you know, you've had this friend for years and years and years, and then all of a sudden you realize that you're actually madly in love with them and you want to be with them. Or you had this dream when you were a child that to be an astronaut, and you're like, oh my God, I can be a scuba diver, and it's the same as being an astronaut. Or it's the closest thing I'll get to. You know what I mean? It's having this like, oh my God, that's not exactly like, that's not what I expected. Really, it's just, that's not what I expected. But it's a pleasant surprise. It's a really pleasant surprise. It's like, oh, that's okay. Like, okay, I thought that was going to be, especially with this moon squaring Uranus, right? Uranus is now, like, a square can be a really challenging thing. It's an obstacle, right? It's something that comes up in our path that we have to overcome, good or bad. But Uranus is in retrograde now, so maybe something, or maybe even we're just seeing it differently. Maybe we would have freaked out if this thing showed up on our doorstep a week ago, but now that we've gone through something or we've understood something better, we might just be coming to that point where we're like, oh, no big deal. Also, with the moon in conjunct Saturn, it's really embracing this new idea, this new way, this new method, this new plan, this new mindset, this new lifestyle, this new home, this new car, this new whatever's new. You're really embracing it now, right? Saturn has had its head cut off in the last couple of months, and we've taken those things that were part of us that we thought were always going to be part of us, and we've realized what served us and what doesn't, and what we can leave behind to move forward to this new chapter of our life. Beautiful. Also, with the moon trining Venus, by the way, just breaking it all down to make sense of what I sort of said at the beginning. The moon trining Venus, the trine, obviously, expansive, lucky, auspicious, beautiful times. This is feminine energy. Is really, 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 really abundant. We're sitting in our feminine energy, and this could mean whatever it is for you, okay? Maybe you're a dude who always like, oh, I don't really think I'm very feminine, and you're actually realizing that there's more feminine traits to you than you thought. Or vice versa. Maybe you're a chick that was like, oh, I'm a girly girl, man. I've always been really feminine, and you're realizing that actually a lot of the things that you've been doing have been kind of a masculine way of perceiving. Maybe you've got your wires crossed in terms of your gender stereotypes, and I don't mean even just about like proper expression of, I mean this could be very much about internal femininity and masculinity, right? We all have this duality within us. We are all have traits of receiving and giving, right? If you don't look at it as feminine and masculine if this gives you a blockage, right? Look at it as my receiving traits, feminine ones, my giving traits, masculine ones, my sun and my moon. Maybe a little easier to swallow. But either way, this could be that you're feeling beautiful, or maybe you're just feeling worthy, yeah? Maybe you're feeling open to new ideas or communications. Maybe you're feeling inspired by some muse. Maybe you're feeling receptive in general. Maybe you're just sitting back and just like letting things go. This is a beautiful going with the flow, a one step at a time. It's I'm being present. I'm being present. I am now for the first time realizing that it takes the proper productive energy that I could be putting towards making my life the way that I want it, away from that beautiful capacity that I have when I'm worried too much about what's going to happen in my future, or I'm worried too much about what's already happened in my past, if that makes sense. But anyway, this is embracing the flow. This is really pleasant surprises and just like realizing how much we're actually more in control of our lives than we thought we did. And we have to attribute it back. We have to thank our feminine side of things. Maybe you even have a feminine you have to thank. Maybe there's a mentor of some sorts that you have to be like, oh my God, this person actually did take so much of my shit so that I could understand my own, something like that. Like, whatever, maybe somebody really touched your life recently, and you're looking forward to thanking them. Whatever that means for you. And I mean, this touched your life. This could be hard too, This person could have stabbed you in the back, and you're like, you know what? I have to be grateful for that coworker I had that stabbed me in the back, and it forced me to quit my job and leave that company, because now look at that company it's under, and all those people, they're all screwed, like at least I had a plan. I got to do it in a certain, something like that. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be that, right? I'm just bringing up examples that come to mind. So it could be exactly that for you, but it doesn't have to be that. Take that idea and apply it to wherever it's necessary in your life, all right? That goes to say with any of the energies that I'm talking about, right? This could be relating to your career. It could be relating to your love life. It could be relating to your family. It could be relating to school. It could be relating to just your inner self. It could be all of the above. It could be none of the above, right? Take what resonates with you with these messages, right? I'm doing intuitive astrology a lot of the time. I'm not necessarily following a book. I'm talking to you guys about what I feel these aspects mean, based on my understanding. I've done a lot of research, yes, but this is a lot of by feel. And I feel like that's what this is all about too. As I'm going at it by feel, this is all going at it by feel. They're saying, take a page out of Ghost's book. My dog the other day, she was just like so comfortable on the bed. Absolutely laying there, sprawled out with her legs and arms all over the place, and her drooling and her tongue sticking out. She was just like so comfortable, just like, I trust that whatever, like I can be in this vulnerable position because I know nothing bad is going to happen to me. I'm so relaxed. I'm safe. It's fantastic. That's where maybe we're embracing this. So it's great. It's receptive energy. It means that things are going to be coming to you. All right. And then we have, last time, but before I move on to the card of the day, Mars is in a trine with Uranus. So again, lucky. Okay, so this is really interesting because I heard the coast is clear. It's like that moment where, the kids that play street hockey, right? They're like on the street with their nets and they're doing their thing, and then the car comes through and it's like everyone goes, car, and you got to pull the nets off the road so the car goes by. This is the moment after the car's gone by and they're putting everything back. It's car's gone, game on, guys. It's that idea. It's game on. So it's almost like there is something within you that was holding back because you're like, everything is too volatile right now. This and this is happening that makes it so that it's not a good time for this action that I want to take. You've had some sort of action that you want to take, some sort of masculine energy you want to sit in, right? We're talking trines with both Venus and Mars today. I mean, both were not with each other, right? But Mars and Venus are both in a trine with some planet today. So this is very interesting because we are like embracing our feminine energy, embracing our receptive side, but we also have this giving side of us, this masculine side of us, this sun side of us, this ego side of us, whatever you want to see. The warrior, the one that goes out and does what they want to do. Remember, Mars is in Virgo right now, so it's all about calculated action. It's almost like Mars has been setting up a plan. Mars has been figuring out how to take action on something that it wants, right? Something that we want. Mars is our general, and they've come to us now with this like, all right, look, Uranus is in retrograde now. It's a great time. It's an auspicious time for us to take action on this plan that we've been putting through. if there's something that you have been waiting for, now is a great time for that to actually come to fruition in the 3D in some way, shape, or form. All right? I'm not saying to you if you were waiting for, if you're like, I want $1 million, I want $1 million, and you're going like, I'm not saying it's going to turn up on your doorstep tomorrow. I'm just saying that this is a very auspicious time for actions to come into play, to be taken with regards to the things that are on our list, right? It's an auspicious time. If we've been making calculated plans lately, those calculated plans, it's a good time to act on them. I want to mention to you guys just something really briefly, kind of unrelated before I move to the card, and I know, sorry, it might run a little bit long. But they brought up something really interesting to me today, and I mean, just while I'm already on a video, I might as well talk about it, right? They talked to me a little bit about the balance between our masculine and feminine roles and stuff, right? So, when you are with whatever situation that you're dealing with right now that comes to mind whenever I'm talking about these things, see what energy you are in with regards to it. Are you in a receptive energy, or are you in a giving energy? First of all, where are you? But also, where should you be with regards to it? For example, if you're waiting for a promotion, you are in a receptive energy. You need to be in your feminine, because it's your boss that has to be the one that says, look, the company wants to offer you this rise of pay. Okay? You're waiting for a promotion, right? There are aspects of it that, yes, you could sit in your you could go into your masculine and go, hey, I want this raise. But that has to be that's got to be very specific to you, because let's be honest now, if the company is in its masculine trying to give somebody a raise and you're going, I want more raise, I don't know, there's a delicate balance of the way those energies run. But either way, I might just be getting a little bit too deep into the analogy now. Let's say, for argument's sake, you need to sit back and allow your company to offer you a raise, okay? Maybe you've been there for a year and you know that they always give bonuses after a year. Okay, you need to be sitting, waiting for that bonus to come in, right? If you're not doing that, you might be feeling uneasy right now, yeah? No wonder. So if whatever your situation is asking you to be in a certain energy and you're not in that energy, maybe you've got to stop asking why the thing isn't coming yet elsewhere. Like, you have to ask yourself, why am I not letting it come in right now? Because I'm obviously not taking the role that I'm meant to take. We all have to be able to read the room, right? We all have to be able to understand. And maybe that's what these unexpected realizations are, is we're going, oh my God, I wasn't actually seeing the room very clearly. And now that I'm able to read the room better, I can make a better decision with regards to what I want to do. I actually need to be sitting in this energy for it, It's like, for example, like if you're talking about a relationship, look, in the traditional senses, whoever is in the masculine role, and it doesn't have to be gender masculine, it is the giving, receiving, right? If you know that your destiny is to, it's getting too convoluted. You know what, I'm gonna stew more on that, and I'll be back with you guys with more musings on that. Let's go to the cards now. Maybe it'll give me a way to articulate this better, but I'm getting a little bit too into it. Let's just keep it simple, stupid. Maybe that's the message in the end, is just keep it simple. All right, one card here, the Star. All right, my friends, Aquarius. We're moon in Aquarius right now. This is the card of Aquarius. The Star is the water bearer. Look, this woman here, or person, yeah, woman, person, whatever, has fallen from the tower. Yeah, they just fell from the tower, naked from the tower, burned all their clothes. Like, it was just awful. They fell from the tower and they were wounded, and they need to crawl to the water side to try and help themselves, and so that they can help others. Like, she's pouring water onto the earth here, as well as pouring. This is a card of healing. Yeah, it can be a card of public visibility in a way too, right? It has kind of Uranus-y energy as well. So, it makes sense with what we're talking about. But what I'm getting with this is there has been such a strong healing phase now that you are now able to help others heal. It's the Padawan becomes the Jedi. It's the student becomes the teacher. It's the snake chasing its own tail. It's the, am I healing myself, or am I healing everybody else? Or is it because my subconscious is feeling that I'm feeling better? Or is it like, it's this big convoluted circle of healing that you've met a counterpart, you've met something that matches you, that you guys just have this, there's this beautiful flow. One heals the other, and the other heals one, and da. It's very scattered energy today, dears. It really is. It's scattered, but it's like we're getting glimpses, right? We're just, again, it's like that vibe of what I talked about in the live yesterday. We are just in that energy of we just have to get used to. We're going, oh my God. Yep. Here we are. Okay, yeah, here we are. Let's just take a minute here and give me a second to just gather my thoughts before we move forward. So it's a water break. It's whatever it is. Yeah. Shifting, breathe, and immersion. Yeah, right. There's exactly what I was saying. There's been a massive shift. We're taking a breather. And then we're just going to hop straight in. Yeah. And this could be, it's a cycle too, right? This is a cycle. Look at the three of these things. There's a cycle. When I immerse myself, I shift my consequences, or I shift my reality. I sit in it for a second. I immerse myself in it. I shift myself. I take a break. I immerse myself in it. I shift into it. I take a break. I immerse. I shift. I break. I immerse. I shift. I break. It's a beautiful thing of cycles. I mean, this is the full moon as well, right? This big full moon is we are going to be releasing the last of those cycles that don't serve us anymore. The last of those things that we tried to start releasing at the beginning of Leo season so that we could move forward to the Lion's Gate and go through all of this stuff. Well, we're getting our second chance. Yeah, maybe we did that thing where we shifted at that past full moon, but like we didn't quite get it all yet, so we had to we immersed ourselves, so we're ready to shift again and take a break and immerse. Healing, my friends. It's all about healing. We have to heal these cycles. There's cycles that need to be broken. There's cycles that need to be changed. Maybe you find yourself in a cycle that looks like something that you've lived before, but it might be different now. There's so much swirling energy. The sun is in fire and the moon is in air. It can make a forest fire. Sometimes that fire swells up a little bit too much, all right? We just have to be aware of what's going on. We have to be, mindful of our actions. We have to be present. We have to realize what's going on around us. We can't be just looking at our feet or not looking past the end of our nose, yeah? When we're walking, we have to look forward. Don't be like Ghost. Every so often, she just and just walks straight into stuff. Pay attention to where you're going, darlings. All right. Have yourselves a lovely day. I'm sorry for anything you're going through if I've made you feel a certain way. Thank you for being a beautiful, 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 amazing being and lending your energy to this circuit. Now, this circuit that is so dear to me. And I love you to the moon and stars and infinity and beyond and back. And I accept this and I hope you do too. But if not, that's cool. Catch you next time. Mwah, bye.